the reality of church life has been such that people are declining in membership. People are declining in coming. I think that it is fair to say that nationally, not just true of this church, but true across the board, people are finding other things to do, other ways to commit themselves other than the church. People are conducting their lives without the church being a priority. And that is distressing that people can do such a thing. It certainly goes against the history of black people in this country. We have, even when these kinds of things were happening in other communities, in the white community, black people still went to church. Didn't matter where you came from, what part of town you came from. If you moved from one section of town to the other, you still made your way back to the church on Sunday morning. That's been our history. But more and more, we have left the church behind, and younger people are either opting to not go to church at all or opting for a worship experience that is vastly different than the traditional church experience that you and I are accustomed to. And so that's been a challenge, recognizing that you cannot stay static, but you have to find ways to adapt to the changing culture, the changing mores, the changing values that exist, that you have to find a way to make the message of the gospel relevant to the events that are taking place within the world. I've said before, and it's a quote from my father, a preacher should have a Bible in one hand and a newspaper in the other. And there should be a synthesis between those two, because if we can't find relevance in the Word of God for the issues that are taking place in our world around us, then I don't blame people for finding someplace else to go. But that's been the biggest challenge. As a people, there's been a falling away from the church. As a nation, that falling away has been taking place. But in the last 10 to 15 years, we see that falling away taking place within the black community.